Yeah, I can't complain. I don't know what to say. It's good.
It's cool. I mean, my only question is, the NFL does 99s. Why does the NHL not do 99s? But
if you had to guess, what could you do this season to get the 99?
I don't know. I mean, you guys make the game. You tell us. But
Yep. Connor McDavid, he called out EA. He did. How is he not a 99? How are there no 99s in the game? Sort it out, EA. I need that back in my life. When I was younger, seeing a Gretzky or a Lemieux or a Jaromir Jagr at 99, loved it. McDavid, where he's at, his game, he should be a 99. But EA Sports have dropped their top 10 list for goalies, left and right D, right wing, left wing, and center. And I'm here to do a little reaction to them and see if I agree and where I would actually have put the players. So I wrote some stuff down. I'll throw some images either here or there with the top 10s from this year, and then we'll fill in from last year. So in net, we'll start in net. Number 10, Linus Ullmark, 89 this year, 90 last year. Lost his starting job, but he still was really good, so lose 1 point. I'm fine with that. Jeremy Swayman joins the top 10 list. He was an 86 in 2024. He jumps up to an 89. That's good. I still can't believe Boston hasn't signed him yet. Come on, Boston. Just give him his money. Saros stays at an 89. Big long-term deal he got. And Nashville got to trade Askarov because of him. I think he's fair at an 89. Sorokin drops from a 92 to a 90 this year. So 92 in 2024. 90 in NHL 25. I guess technically had a bit of a down year for him. He's still a 90 overall. I think that's fair. Bobrovsky gets a huge jump. He won the Stanley Cup. He was an 86 in 24, 90 in 25. I thought he was a bit low for an 86 for 24. So it's nice to see him in the top 10, and that four-point jump is good. It's reasonable. Ottinger stays at a 90. Demko gets a 4-point jump from an 87 up to a 91. I like that. If he wasn't injured, I'm sure they might have beat Edmonton and went on to the Stanley Cup final. Vasilevsky, all right, so 93 last year, 92 this year. He had a down year. I thought he might have been able to, go down even one more spot to a 91. Shesterkin, 92. 92 again, cool. Hellebuck, 91 up to a 93. Vezina goalie, always good. The reason Winnipeg did really anything, let's be honest. Fair. I think EA did really well here. Two guys out of the top 10, because obviously they had to make way for Swayman, who was an 86, went up to a 90, or 86 to an 89. Bobrovsky from an 86 to a 90. You lose Anderson, who was an 88, and Carter Hart, who we will not see again, at an 87. So, well done, EA. All right, let's go right D now. So, who do we have out of the top 10? So these individuals are out of the top 10. I don't know what their NHL 25 overall is, but NHL 24, Erik Karlsson, who was coming off his Norris Trophy 100-point season. He was a 91 in 24. He hasn't cracked the top 10 this year, which is at least an 88. Dougie Hamilton drops from a 90, and Letang, who was an 88, doesn't make the top 10 this year for right defenseman in NHL 25. Drew Doughty is there in the top 10. He is number 10, 88. Last year an 89. Okay. I think you probably could have kept him at an 89. I thought he had a decent season. Sider, 88. Stays in 88. Big long-term deal for him. I think that's fair. Brett Pesce jumps up from an 86 to an 88 to get into the top 10, and I'm okay with that. I can see Brett Pesce at an 88. Maybe an 87. This is where I kind of disagree a bit. Bouchard is there, but he's only an 89. Is Evan Bouchard the best defenseman? No, especially in his own end, but gosh, he's lights out. On the power play and stuff. I thought he was going to be at least a 90, maybe a 91 this year. He's only an 89, and especially after hearing this next person who's ahead of him, John Carlson went from a 90 to an 89 in NHL 25. But John Carlson, I know he's still good, but is he Evan Bouchard good? No. Or should Evan Bouchard just be a little bit higher? I think they did Bouchard a bit dirty here with an 89. Pietrangelo stays in 89. I thought he would have dipped to about an 88, 87. I guess with the Doughty being 89, dipping to 88, Pietrangelo could have done that the same. Noah Dobson joins. So he is 89 overall. Last year, 87. I like that. He might have been a 90. He was stellar for the Islanders. Fox, 92 last year, 92 this year. We're all good with that. McAvoy, 92 and 92. Again, if McAvoy's 92, why is Bouchard 3 points below him? And then Makar, 94 to a 95. Makar's stellar. I probably would have given him a 96. Right-handed defensemen, they did okay, but a couple misses, I think. A couple misses here for me, anyway. Okay, lefty now. How many guys do we have different? Just two. So out of the top 10 this year, Shea Theodore, who I love, who I kind of wanted Toronto, if Mitch Marner was going to go, they were going to grab like Shea Theodore in a trade with Vegas somehow. And him not signed for $10 million a year. So Theodore is gone out of the top 10. He was an 89 and 24. And Shabbat was an 88 from the Senators. He's out of the top 10 as well. So Zach Werenski's in. He's an 88, last year 87. Okay. Jonas Brodin, 87 last year, up to an 89. Maybe a bit high. Maybe. He had a good year. Okay, I think it's justifiable. Up by 2, maybe a little high, 88. I think that's fair. Slavin from an 88 to an 89. I think he would have been fine staying at an 88, to be fair. Morrissey, 89 overall. I know he had a down year from the previous year, so you kind of cut him from some slack there. So I think that's fine, him being an 89. Devontae's, 89 overall. I like that. He's brilliant. Dahlin stays at a 91. Cool. Hedman drops from a 93 to a 92. That's fair. You know, his game has dropped a little bit, but not significantly. I feel his drop hasn't been as big as, let's say, Vasilevsky's was. That's why I thought Vasilevsky, 93 about to a 91. But Hedman at 92, only going -1. I think that's fair. Heiskanen up to 90 last year, 92 this year, 100%. Yossi drops 1 from a 94 down to a 93. Still stellar, still deserves it. And then Quinn Hughes up from a 90 to a 94 this year. Well, I guess you have to do it, right? Would I pick him over Yossi? Maybe not, but offensively, and because I was talking about like Bouchard's offense, and I feel 89 is not good enough for him, 94 for Hughes, yeah, why not? Why not? All right, let's move on to the wingers. So we'll go right wing and then left wing, and then we'll hit up our centerman. So right wing, out of the top 10, you have Pavelski, who was an 88 last year, Bushnevich, who was an 88, and Patty Kane, who was an 89. Okay, so top 10, you have Svechnikov. Looks like he dropped from an 89 to an 88. Okay, yeah, fair. Raymond jumps up from an 84 to an 88. He had a good season. I think 88 is fair for him. I know everyone's comparing like the whole Mitch Marner contract when he got out of his entry, his 10.9 compared to Raymond's like 8 point something. Still had about 20 points difference in that contract year, but hey, 88's good for him. Jump up 4, deserves it. Mark Stone, when he plays, is he an 89 level player? Yeah, of course. So he drops 1 from a 90. Clayton Keller, he's Mr. Consistent, 89 last year, 89 this year. I'm all for that. William Nylander jumps up 89 to a 91. He should have had 100 points last year. He was stellar. He's going to play center, second line center for the Maple Leafs for the start of the season anyway. Hopefully plays that until at least November. At least give them the first month and a half to see how that goes. So I like him at 91. He definitely deserves the boost. Mitch Marner drops 1 from 92 to 91, which is weird because like people, me included, were like upset with like his playoffs and stuff like that. But like his point totals, he missed what, like 12, 13 games. He still had like what, mid 80 points. He was on pace for over 100 again. I guess they probably went like Mitchie and Willie same at 91, which I guess is fair, but I don't think Marner deserved the drop from the 92. Reinhart jumps up to a 91. So this is the thing too, like Sam Reinhart, he scored a lot of goals. So you gave him his boost, 86 to a 91. This brings me back to Bouchard. What are you doing on D? I'm not even an Oilers fan. Reinhart, does he deserve the boost? Yes. Do I think he's a 91 player? No. Maybe a 90, but hey, take it, Florida. Rantanen, 93 last year, 93 this year. Deserved. Pasternak, 95 to a 95. Yes. Kucherov, 94 the previous year, 95 this year. Yep, he had a stellar season. They've done all right with this. EA has done all right with this stuff. On left wing, Ovechkin drops 2 from a 91 to an 89, which is fair for Ovechkin. His play has dwindled a bit. Is he going to beat Gretzky's record? Yes. But he's no longer a 91 overall player. Jesper Bratt up 1 from 88 to an 89. Brady Tkachuk stays at an 89. I'm fine with that. Gensel 88 to a 90. Yeah, got that big money deal from Tampa. He had a great season. I think that's well deserved. He deserves that boost. Forsberg 88 last year, 90 this year. He should have been a 90 last year, let's be honest. So yeah, he deserves that raise. Who do we got here? Kyle Connor 89 to a 91. Again, he's so bloody fast. I do like Kyle Connor. Would I put him at a 91? Probably not. Maybe a 90 with like Forsberg and Gensel. Do I think he's at Nylander Marner stage? No. Jason Robertson, not Nick Robertson, drops 1 from a 92 to a 91. Sucks that he got injured in camp. Darlene got injured as well, I think. I read 92 to 91. That's okay. Matthew Tkachuk, he won the Stanley Cup. I guess he had less points, so I guess it kind of works like that. And he was like there, and then he wasn't in the playoffs. When he was on, he was great. When he was off, he was kind of invisible. But he drops 2. He drops from 94 to a 92. I think 92 is actually fair for him. I think 94 might have been too high. It was too high. So I think Matthew Tkachuk's right where he deserves to be, 92. Kaprizov, he goes up 1 to a 93. I think Kaprizov should have stayed at 92. Panarin from 93 to a 95. Now this is where it gets a bit like, is Panarin for the left wing, is he that much better than everyone else compared to like Makar being a 95? No. I think Panarin probably could have just stayed at a 93. I wouldn't put him up with what we're about to get to the centers. I know he puts up a lot of points and everything, but I can't see him taking over a game like these guys who are about to go here for center. By the way, those out of the top 10 for left wing, Johnny Gaudreau, rest in peace. He was an 89. Clayton Keller they had at left wing. This year he is right wing, so at the 89. And Brad Marchand drops from a 91. So, centers out of the top 10, Pettersson and Thompson. Thompson was a 91, Pettersson 92. Thompson had a down season, so it makes sense. Pettersson, less than a 92, and the top 10 starts with Jack Eichel at 91. So I'm assuming he's a 91. He better not be a 90, 91 at least. So Jack Eichel, 91 last year, 91 this year. Okay. JT Miller, who kind of got the shaft last year, 87 last year, 92 this year. Deserved. Braden Point stays at a 92, 100%. Jack Hughes, 91 to a 93. If you watch any Devils games, my buddy is a big Devils fan. When Jack Hughes got hurt, when Dougie Hamilton got hurt, New Jersey just went downhill. Jack Hughes is phenomenal. He's the cover boy. Oh, him and Quinn. And his brother. The three of them are on the cover, so I can see why Jack and Quinn got, higher. Quinn 90 to 94, Jack 91 to 93. Who knows where Luke's going to be, but I think 93 is fine. Barkov 92 to a 94, yes. So actually, I kind of agree with this. This is where Barkov should be, and Tkachuk dropping from the 94 to 92. I think that's fair. Crosby up 93 to 94. He had 94 points last year. How is Sidney Crosby getting better in the game? God, just signed an amazing extension as well with the Pens. Still at $8.7 million. Crazy. Austin Matthews from 93 to 95. I think that's fair. 69 goals, almost 70. Yeah, he deserves that +2, the new captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs. But then here it is. Is Panarin at the same caliber as Austin Matthews? I don't think so. Is he better than Sidney Crosby and Sasha Barkov? I don't think so. That's just my opinion. That's why I'm doing this video. So Matthews 95, cool. Draisaitl 95 last year, 95 this year, good. McKinnon up 1, 95 last year, 96 this year. I think that's fair as well, right? Kucherov went from 94 to 95. McKinnon 95 to 96. Connor McDavid was 97 last year, and they gave him 97 again. This is the guy I put 99. I put McDavid 99. McKinnon, I probably put him higher than 96. Probably 97 or 98. Makar should probably be in the 96 for where he is on D. Like Draisaitl, Matthews at 95, I think that's fine. But McDavid should be that 99 overall. This is where I want to fight. I don't want to fight, but there should be some fight against EA's rankings for this. Like, I think even speed-wise, they have McDavid tied with some guys. What are you doing? That makes no sense to me. So did EA do good? I think so. Yeah. Did they do phenomenal? No. I think there's just a few little errors here in the top 10. I don't know. We'll see when all the rest of like the rosters come out, because there's going to be some big like oofs. But they do rectify it throughout the season and stuff. So, or they kind of do anyway. Overall, EA did all right. McDavid deserves to be higher. McKinnon, I'd even put him higher than that. Crosby higher, or like Panarin a bit lower. But not too bad, EA Sports. Not too bad. I'm looking forward to the game. Looks like overhauled franchise mode and a couple other things. But for me, the big thing is gameplay. Please make the gameplay good. You never know what you're going to get. You never know. But comment down below your thoughts on these top 10s for EA. Did they do well? Do you agree with them? Do you disagree? And if you do disagree, write down a few of the players and what you would have put them at for their overall. All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Go Leafs, go.